Today, we are joined by none other.
So excited!
Than Miami's best comedian herself, Brittany Brave!
Yeah! I'm here.
I am very excited. Very happy to have you on the show. Not only are you a great friend, but you are so funny. And having three people on the microphone that are funny, I mean, Ellie, how much easier is it for us that we finally have a third person on the microphone that's funny?
Here it is. Trust me, Ronnie. It's not a dig I shoot. It's not a dig I shoot to you, Ronnie.
Ronnie's doing the Lord's work. He got three stand-up comedians out of bed consistently before 10 a.m.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
My last name may be on the show, but this is Ronnie's show, and the fact that he gets us here every day. Ronnie.
Papa Ronnie in the
Thank
building.
you. Uncle Ronnie, yeah.
Uncle Ronnie, Papa Ronnie, and the difference between Papa and Uncle is you have more agency to be creepy.
He's like, I'm nobody's papa, but I'll be your deal.
Hello.
Brittany Brave here in the studio with us. All right, we're gonna get into you. We're gonna get to know you. We're gonna play some of your games that have taken Miami by storm. But before we get into that, I want to save that for the 9 o'clock hour. We were talking earlier this morning, and I want to bring the conversation back. What was it when you were a kid that if you went to a friend's house, a cousin's house, that you saw it and you're like, wow, these people are wealthy?
A pool.
A pool?
That was it.
In the ground or above ground?
It didn't
matter
because I wanted a pool so badly, and my parents gaslit me, and they kept telling me they were going to get one. And I was like, okay. They were like, next summer. And you know what? I'm 31, and next summer never came.
Do you hear her voice?
I do.
I still want
We're having a breakthrough.
So
We're having a breakthrough. You know what, Brittany? After this show, we're gonna go get some floaties. We're gonna go to the Venetian pool. We're gonna get some floaties.
Yo, that's too cold. That is too cold.
It's Have you ever been to the Venetian pool?
No, actually.
It is the coldest body of water on Earth.
On Earth, yeah.
So cold.
Can I also say I did that thing, with dating, where years and years go by and you're like, I'm not getting what I want, so you just start lowering your standards. I started asking for a regular pool, and then I figured out we're not wealthy at all, so that's never gonna happen. And then I was like, can we get an above ground pool? And then I was like, maybe. And then I was like, no, we're still broke, and it's never gonna happen.
Damn it, Mama, slip and slide, please.
Literally. I was like, can we just get a floaty in the backyard and a sprinkler?
Did you get it?
No! And that's why I started stand-up comedy.
That's amazing. Brittany, my mom used to get me with a manguera in the backyard because she did not promise me a pool. She actually...
What's a manguera?
A hose.
A water hose.
Okay.
Also, if a Cuban guy says, hey, do you want to see my manguera? He's not talking about the hose.
Say no. Absolutely say no.
Or tequeño. We can't be too short. Actually, at the counter today, Ronnie said, I'm going to show you I'm going to get you a tequeño. And I said, excuse me? This is early for that.
I'm not saying no, but...
Give a girl a warning.
Dude, so you would get the hose?
My mom never promised me a pool. She was just very straight up like, there's no pool. However, let's go to the backyard and
turn the sprinkler on.
And I had the best time.
Dude, the sprinkler. We never had a slip and slide. My family eventually got a pool. Sorry.
Okay, bragging.
Sorry. But before the pool, it was literally a sprinkler. And not like the fun kid sprinklers that they sell at Walmart.
No, yeah.
It was the sprinkler for the lawn.
Yeah.
That my parents were like, yeah, go run around in it.
Yeah,
and
100%.
We were yes!
Blast.
Yeah.
I just got a text. $100 says it's my mom listening to the show going, do you remember how much fun you used to have as a child?
You used to love that manguera. Excuse you.
And I'll be like, I still do love la manguera.
I still love that manguera.
Yeah, I still love that manguera. You know what else it is? I think my parents thought it was okay. Wait, I'm processing stuff. I knew I would come here and get healed. I'm thinking about this. I think the reason why my parents thought the pool thing was okay, because I was also that weird kid where they would drop a lot of money on Barbie houses, and I would play with the house for 3.5 minutes, and then I'd put the box over my head and run around and have my own world. And then my mom and my dad would be complaining in the background, and they'd be like, we spent all this money on the Barbie house, and she puts cardboard on her head and
you were like a cat.
Characters. Yeah, like a cat, literally. All of this is making sense.
Yeah, man. For that reason, I'm not gonna get Mackenzie a pool because she is. I buy her the toy. She'll play with the toy on the way home from Target, and then when we get home, it's the box.
It's a sign of brilliance.
Mama,
not to.
I don't know if it is though, huh?
I think my mom is gonna take me to court because I got a text.
What?
She said, "You had a kiddie pool. I have pics." Well, I don't remember.
slander.
I remember getting hosed down in the backyard.
It's the Buenos Diaz morning show. When we get back, we're going to get to know Brittany Brave, Miami's best comedian, and we're going to be playing some improvised tarot.
It's not a game. You gotta stop calling it a game, though. I tell them to
No,
respect the
I say
cards.
game just because that's the radio lingo.
Listen, you play the cards, you get played, son.
Ooh, you call it whatever you want, Luis. We're just saying.
Hey guys.
I am gonna pull out the scariest spread just to mess with him.
You could pull out a heart and just be like, no, that's bad.
He won't know.
The unicorn rainbow card? Oh, that's the worst one. And I'll believe it. I'll be like, no, Jesus, the rainbow unicorn.
I'm gonna pull out a card with a happy family that has both a manguera and an above ground pool and a Barbie
You're going to
house.
still find a way to twist it negative, though.
I'm
That's
gonna be
awesome.
like, none of us have this. It's all bad.
What?
That would be a daily thing on 95, though.
Every time a lane reopens, you just got a DJ out there. Brr, 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 brr.
You know, every time an air horn goes off, an angel gets its wings.
Are you sure that's what happened?
That's how it goes.
I thought every
Yes.
time an air horn goes off, a girl in Hialeah gets her first snort of coke.
I think this is improv, and whatever we say is now reality.
and.
Yes,
Yes,
and.
go.
That's it.
Luis Diaz here with Eli Rodriguez, and we are joined today, very blessed to be joined by Miami's best comedian, one of the funniest girls, one of the funniest human beings, dude.
Thank you, girl.
No, because I'm looking at girl. One of the.
You
I
think
say,
girl.
dude. If I'm talking to
No.
a dude, I say a dude.
I'm eating
First
it
off,
up. First
we've
off.
gone over this. My pronouns, I identify as a Chihuahua, okay?
One of the funniest gosh darn chihuahuas you'll ever hear. Brittany Brave. So
you.
happy to have Miami's best comedian here.
Thank you. For last year. I won it
No,
last year.
we were talking
I
about
expired.
it. We were talking about it before you
I
got
expired.
here. I feel like that's like when you're president. Like you're always we always got to call Trump, Obama, the Bushes, the
Mr.
Clintons.
President.
We got to
Right.
call them Mr. President.
Correct.
So you are Miami's best comedian.
Okay, thank
Once
you.
the best, always the best,
No,
baby.
don't thank me. I didn't vote for you. I voted for myself.
Yeah, right there. You're like, listen, I'm gonna be clear. You wouldn't have
Just
gotten my
keep it
vote,
G.
but you won it, fair and square.
Well, if it wasn't you, it would have been me.
Me. Call back.
What kind of guy would say that?
Listen, the guy who manifested winning it this year. We love him. He's
And
a
that's
friend,
when
Carlos Hernandez.
That's
okay.
when we learned, man. If I was you, I'd have been like, wait, I don't feel as good with the title.
I was like,
anymore.
wait a minute, they're just giving it to anybody. Okay.
They said
Wow,
it, not me, but I'm not saying I don't.
Wow, Miami
I
New
don't-
Times
I'm not
really
saying I don't
jumped
agree
the
because
shark.
it should have been me. It should have been me. What happened?
What?
Yeah.
You think it should have been me?
Everyone's walking on eggshells right now.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Nobody's listening.
No,
Community
yeah.
radio.
That's right.
Woohoo!
We can say whatever. FCC's not listening. Go ahead.
Can
and
I do
curse.
George?
No, don't.
Can I do George Carl in 7 words?
Say them all in order, in alphabetical order, and then in reverse.
Do I even
order.
know them all?
Let's see it. Go. Rip them out.
Puta,
What?
Whoa.
manguera,
No, I really don't think the
Manguera.
FCC speaks Spanish.
chicks, tequeño, dale.
Did you say
I don't know. That's it.
Dale.
Dollar.
Dale? That's a bad word for sure.
That's a really bad word.
That's a bad word, Pitbull.
Yeah.
Pitbull's canceled. No, we're very happy to have you here.
Thank you.
You have a fun story because you are a Miami girl.
Yeah.
You are a Kendall girl.
Yes.
OG from the hood.
And people see you and they think just because you graduated and you went up to New York and you did the thing up there and you crushed, and now that you have the opportunity to live in both Miami and New York, people think of you as like, oh, that's a New York girl. But that they couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
Were you
both.
born in Miami?
No, I was born in New York.
Ah, gross. Okay.
I know, embarrassing. But then I was raised in Miami. I cut my teeth in Kendall.
Yeah,
Like,
you went to Varela.
I lost my virginity at Santa's Enchanted Forest, like all of it.
To Santa, you said.
To Santa as well, to Santa. So I was like,
gotta
I have
finish your joke.
standards. I'm going for the head honcho.
Oh, you think
know?
I'm gonna just bone some elf? Dude!
I really wanted that backyard pool.
Straight to the top. She went straight to the top, baby.
Right to the top, baby. Yeah.
Mrs. Claus, into it.
Into it. Yeah, she's joining us this year now. Getting everybody involved. No, I was raised in Kendall, cut my teeth in Kendall, grew up in Kendall, and then I went to school in Florida too. I'm a Gator as well.
Yeah.
We'll
Ew,
forgive
gross.
you. Yeah, we'll
I know.
forgive
Well,
you.
I'm also a Canes fan. I'm both, in
Okay.
disguise.
I want to get to know you a little bit more. I want to ask you about your stand-up. I want to ask some of your best sets, some of your worst sets.
Okay.
And we're going to talk about that next. Improvised
I
tarot,
strip.
baby.
Okay, right. No. Okay, I'm sorry.
My bad.
Right.
My bad.
Both.
Well, it's whatever
we
you
can
want.
do both. We
Why not?
Video and audio here. Great.
Because Ronnie the G gave up his microphone for the hilarious Brittany Brave.
Wow. Oh, who's that girl? She sounds fun.
Who's that girl?
It's me for those listening.
That's your Who's That Girl song?
Yes.
Who's
Mine is
that girl?
Mine is the one from New Girl. The Who's That Girl?
I don't know.
It's Brittany. You've never seen that show? Renee Zellweger?
No.
Zoe Deschanel.
No.
I get those two names.
Zoe Deschanel, yes, but I have not seen the show.
Yeah, we're good.
Why would you? It's just one of the
I don't
greatest
watch
sitcoms
TV.
of all time.
What show? What show is this?
New Girl?
Oh, it's terrible.
Are you kidding? I love that
That's-
show!
Oh my God, you're metrosexual.
Awful.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine.
Hey,
You
look at me.
can be. That's
Look at me.
fine. Yes.
I'm gay.
Finally!
I am so gay,
This
dude.
is why we do this show. We wanted to create a safe space for Luis to just be
Metrosexual.
He
Nah,
came out
dude.
to the whole world.
I'm straight
Yes,
up
honey.
gay. I love that show. I love Queer Eye, and guess what? I am so up to date on The Bachelorette. Gabby and Rachel.
That's not even gay. That's just mainstream right now. In order to fully be gay in 2022, you have to be like, there's something inside of my back door right now.
There is though.
A rainbow.
It's love. It's love for Brittany and Ellie.
I'm trying to get
This is great.
canceled. What's up, everybody? Okay.
I think by far
Yeah.
everyone. If Ricky Cruz was here, it would be just my favorite comics of the city in one room, and I can say that knowing that Carlos isn't here.
I think we all can say that knowing that Carlos isn't here. But he's probably tuned in on the live right now having a panic attack and fixing
That-
his
that
hair.
he's
Why are they talking
Why
about
are they
me?
talking about me, bro? What?
Bro.
Bro, every time I'm honest with him, he goes, "You're mean," and I'm like, "You can't handle the truth."
Hey, lower the Bad Bunny. Lower the Bad Bunny. Are they talking about me?
Are they talking about me? Bro. That's it. I just want to say that this is how we know our relationship is real, because you just said on multiple different media platforms and social media platforms that we're your favorite comics in the
did.
city. And it's reciprocated, but I'm like, ooh, shots fired. If your name wasn't mentioned, it won't be.
Okay. Well, did I forget anybody?
No, I think we're...
I don't think
No,
so.
you did. I don't think you did. No, I'll
think
take it.
so.
I'll take this win.
For those who are listening, stand-up is full of a lot of drama. Comedy's full of a lot of drama.
Yeah, you think it's funny, huh?
It's one big High School Musical.
It really is.
I will
yeah.
tell you one ththing I get from a lot of people that don't really know the art and the life of a stand-up comic. They always say, "Man, like, do you do it?" Like, they ask so many questions. One question that I get a lot was, especially after I do have a great show, like last night, was like, "Oh, what do you do? What do you do when a crowd doesn't laugh? What do you do when you have a bad show?"
I
And I
wish
feel
I
like
knew what that
every
was.
comic has a different thing, and I hate to bring up trauma. And I know I've asked you both before, but I want to ask you on the
It's
Buenos
my
Diaz
favorite
morning
topic.
show. What can you tell me your worst bomb? Maybe not your worst heckler, unless that was the same. For me, they both go hand in hand.
Yeah.
But your worst bomb.
Okay, I'm going to interject really quickly. If you're
Also,
get-
wait, time out, because we have a PD that gets mad when you say things out of context. A bomb is when you don't do well. I'm not saying that there's an attack on any city in the country.
It's very aggressive language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's
a bomb
either-
means you don't do well.
And a kill means you did fantastic.
Right.
There are always casualties when it comes to stand-up comedy. That's what we're trying to say. It's a very violent art form.
So violent.
So violent. I tried. Literally, I did a career day at a school, and I was trying to explain my job, and I'm like, I can't use 50% of the lingo to explain my job to these poor kids. I was like, when you do well, you kill. No. When you do bad, you. I was like, oh God, I
So
can't
I'm
say
killing
that
them.
either.
I'm killing everybody.
I'm killing
And
everybody.
everyone's just like, wait.
What's happening? R.I.P. I think if you're getting heckled, you're not bombing.
I get that.
I think they're engaged. I think it's okay if they don't like you. I think a bomb is when they're bored.
And
That's
they're
what
just-
I think. Like,
Yeah.
The worst bombs I've had are when I just never really got them, and I look out in the you can see them checking their phone.
Eyes glazed over.
Eyes glazed
Yeah.
over. They start leaving. I'm like, oh, that to me is a bomb.
I bombed in Wynwood once so hard, and I leaned so hard into the bomb that I got kicked out of the venue. They took the mic from my hand. I was in Wynwood, and I don't mesh well with the Wynwood kind.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
why Villain doesn't call. I don't know. I don't know what it is about me, but I'm doing my bits. My bits aren't working. I'm like, you know what? Let me do crowd work. The only crowd work that worked was when I was talking to two old ladies, and they were the only ones that laughed. So I see this eclectic group of young people. I start making fun. I was like, man, this looks like a college brochure photo shoot. Great, and everyone says it's such a whatever, and no one's laughing. So I'm like, all right, let me make fun of the room. And I see world famous House of Mac.
Okay.
Super famous food truck, now restaurant. That was the only place I spent my money that day was there. And I go, oh man, House of Mac is here. You see the first thing on their menu is world famous mac and cheese. You think something that's world famous would have more than 2 Yelp reviews.
That's funny.
And I thought it was funny.
Very smart.
Someone came out of the food truck and said, "Don't mess with black businesses," and I was like,
and just like that, his career ended.
What? Dude, I'm in Wynwood. And they just made it racial, and I'm white as hell.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay,
I'm surprised you made it out, honestly.
Kicked out of the venue.
If you know anything about my comedy, it's pro-feminism. It's feminist stuff that the guys can get down with. Okay. It's comedy for women and a TED Talk for men. And I was telling a joke about my personal experience with domestic violence, and a woman heckled me from the back. This was years ago in New York, and she heckled me like this. And I was like, do you need to be put in timeout? Like, that's how my little cousins express that they don't like vegetables. Okay? And I'm like, I don't know why I engaged, because I was too young of a comic. And then she tried telling me, domestic violence isn't about that. It's about power. You don't know. I'm like, oh, bitch, I know, actually. So it's so crazy how I got brutally heckled last night. A woman wished me a very weird, sarcastic good luck. Before she goes, "You're going up?" And I say, "Yeah." She goes, "Good luck," and then started laughing with her friend. So I knew that good luck did not mean good luck.
See, I would have been like, "Oh man, I got them laughing without saying a joke." Yeah.
Oh no, I don't. I have massive trust issues, and my guard's always up. So I was like, "That good
100%.
luck is weighted." And then I was doing really well, and she just started screaming. I think she had Tourette's. Listen, we're a Tourette's positive family over
100%.
here. 100%.
Yeah, we are very pro Tourette's. No, wait, not. I don't think you can be pro a disease.
We just support them.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, but we are raising money for Tourette's right now. And she starts screaming.
Are we?
We're raising money for Tourette's to be in more people.
There you go. Perfect.
We need more hecklers. That's what I say.
We want to inject you with Tourette's. Tune in to the Buenos Diaz Morning Show.
We are flipping the script. Some would say we're progressive. After this show, Luis and I are going to be able to perform in Wynwood and kill.
No. Yeah.
And kill and bomb.
We're going to kill and bomb Wynwood, baby.
I feel like whenever you're in Wynwood, I feel like they're not going to let you say the words kill and bomb. They're like, no, you can't say that here. That hurts feelings. Like,
100%.
Scary.
I feel like if I was in Wynwood and I'd say, hey, good evening, what's up, guys? Get off the stage. You did not just say guys.
Yeah.
That's what scares me about Wynwood.
Comedy's dying. That's what we're trying to say.
One of the things that Miami loves about you, and everyone that's seen you all over the country loves about you, is when you pull out the tarot cards.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not one of the people that corrects when I say tarot.
Yeah, no, I was about to. You just didn't give me a sec. Tarot.
Sorry.
Yes. Tarot.
Everybody, everyone falls in love with you when you bring out the tarot cards, and I'm happy you brought them here today. We're gonna do a little bit of what Brittany has gotten people to fall in love with, improvised tarot.
Yes. I just whipped the deck out, so just so you know, there's a sorority of white women that are probably underneath the table already. The second I whip out a tarot deck, like, if you build it, they will come.
So we're going to be doing improvised tarot. Hopefully the sorority girls come. Why not?
Welcome.
They never did with me in college.
Hey.
Luis Diaz with Eli Rodriguez and special guest Brittany Brave.
So excited.
Finally, we get Brittany on the show. This has been the hardest guest that we've been trying to get this girl in studio. And we finally got her in. I'll tell you, for every time we tried to get Brittany on, Carlos offered 4 times. That's how much of a media.
And I don't, listen, it's not, I wasn't avoiding you guys. I was just in hiding because the police are looking for me because I stole a child's dead ashes.
Oh, hey-oh. Wrong comment.
That's karma.
I thought that was another white comic
No,
girl.
that's me. And it's you know what? It's hard to get, it's easy to get us confused since I steal all of her material, obviously, and we do the same act. So, but that's why I was in hiding. They got the wrong guy. Another third party was involved. It wasn't me with the kids' ashes, so that's why I'm allowed to be here.
Welcome back then, huh?
Thank you so much. And for those who are confused, Google child's ashes stolen, and it'll come right up.
WSVN.
WSVN.com. Can
you explain, not the dead ashes being stolen, as opposed to live
Nobody
ashes,
can.
I guess, can you explain what improvised tarot is?
Yes.
So
like,
excited for
let's
this.
say there's some idiot in the studio that's never done tarot and doesn't know what tarot is.
Yes. Perfect. I'm cracking.
Kundalini?
Kundalini? Is that Italian for clitoris? Okay, anyways.
Can we say that on the radio?
Can we say
I
that?
think so.
No one said no.
we just
Too
did.
late. Just
Community
did.
radio.
Easier to say sorry than it is to ask for permission.
Hey.
Okay. I was raised. Let me take it back a little bit. I was opening up my third eye, is what I was doing.
Oh, you finished alive?
No, I'm still alive.
Oh, I think I got kicked out.
There's a little spinning thing on your face.
Girls rule, boys rule.
All right, so improvised tarot.
Improvised tarot. I am a comedian. That's one side of my personality, and I do improv. So, I have trauma and I'm annoying. That's what those two things mean.
That's what it is. Okay.
That's what it is. And I was raised Catholic, but when that let me down, I started getting involved in astrology, tarot, Reiki healing. Can I say pegging?
What? That's how Brittany and I met.
That's actually, yes. Yeah, we just got, from the jump, we got close. Yeah.
From the jump, her jumping me.
Exactly. And then we were like, I guess we're stuck together now.
Yeah, because I couldn't unclench.
And then you were like, and I'm gay, so this works out
And I'm gay.
perfect.
Perfect.
Gay improv. Anyways, that's redundant. Now,
That's redundant because they mean the same
same thing. It's like, why are you using the same word twice?
Somebody get to the cards.
Okay, the cards. Okay. So I created this show called Improvised Tarot, where it blends both of my favorite things, comedy and tarot. Well, three of my favorite, and bullshitting people. We're comedians, BS tarot readings for people. Because comedians, we selflessly get on stage every night and we spill all of our problems. So then I close my sets with giving the audience a chance to get on stage.
As you should.
And meet us halfway and spill all of their problems.
Yep.
And then they get blind advice from comedians they don't know and tarot cards in front of a room full of strangers. And I'm like, what could go wrong? Nothing. This is a recipe for success.
Magic.
Of course.
Even when it fails. So, I think since Luis has never had a tarot reading.
I honestly, I get scared of this stuff, man, because I don't want to open my soul up to the devil.
Okay.
It's not. You can't open your soul up to the devil unless you say that you're opening your soul
I'm
up to
not.
the
All
devil.
right, so I'm gonna. Hey, Satan, still closed.
Yeah, it's
I'm doing
great.
tarot, but still locked.
He's trying to get the views up.
Perfect. Now you're
Just
safe.
Quick, tell your friends I'm wearing a push-up bra. Okay. All right. Luis,
Yo,
what sign are you? I know what it is, but tell everybody at home.
you know what I am?
You're Scorpio.
Oh yeah.
You were the happiest Scorpio I ever did meet.
That's because you see me in public.
And that's true. I haven't seen the shadow side yet, so I'm sure it's pretty dark. So you're a Scorpio. What we do is we ask the cards a somewhat specific question. Don't give me too many details. The cards will find that out. But is there an area of your life you want clarity on? Career, money, erectile dysfunction,
Ooh, I'll
whatever
take
that. Yeah. The cards
Are
say
you supposed to
retire.
Are you supposed to last more than a minute and a half?
The cards say, go to the doctor. Okay. There's a problem. Okay. What would you like to know? Is there anything on your mind that you want clarity on? I'm shuffling the cards in a very official way, just so everybody
Am I gonna die young?
Aye.
Aye.
Is that too specific?
No. Oh, no, that's okay. Are you going to die young? Is there a reason why you're do you know something we don't know?
Huh?
That's morbid. That's
No!
There's the Scorpio coming out. Leave it to a Scorpio.
Okay, I'll do a lighthearted question to the cards. I don't know lighthearted. What is a normal question to ask the tarot card?
Aren't you an
What
improviser?
What are
Yeah,
the frequently
what's
asked
happening?
questions? I don't know how to
He's
play
nervous.
this game.
Act just the funny. You need to take him off
It's
your wall.
not
Well,
a
you know who was my
game.
teacher? It really was.
I feel him in this studio right now.
No, I don't know the frequently asked questions. I don't know the FAQs of tarot.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so question is, will I be rich? I guess that's what everyone asks.
Okay, we're going to do a hybrid reading for Luis of will Luis be rich and will he die young? I have a feeling the quicker he tries to get rich, he's going to die trying. But
What, my
we're
card?
going to do it. Okay, we're going to do a 3-card reading. Can I please get a very, very official drum roll? Everybody tuned in right now, too. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
You're really good at shuffling cards.
Ay, cielito lindo. Ay, 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 ay. Thank you. Very official. Oh, okay. So we got the 10 of Swords. So
That doesn't look good because they're all stabbing.
That's like a lot of swords, and they all came in very quickly. And on the surface, it looks like really intense. I know what it is. I got it. In your pursuit to get rich, you're gonna get very stressed out, and in getting stressed out, you're gonna be like, I need to go to the acupuncturist, and the acupuncturist is secretly gonna be a hater of yours. You're very well known in Miami. Didn't say very well liked. I just said very well known. Okay, and it's gonna be one of the comedians that you called out for bombing last night undercover, and they're gonna take all 10 swords, and they're gonna stab you with it. You're gonna go in thinking you're gonna come out. You are gonna come out relieved from all your stress because you're gonna come out dead.
Oh, nice. So I am dying young. Nice,
this is you
dude.
dying on the table at the acupuncturist.
I like that.
Yes,
I like that.
You do? That's interesting. Then this is the magician.
Ooh.
And this is
Dude, I am so good at sleight of hand.
interesting. Okay, so this card is actually what I had asked was if you're going to be rich, and it says that you need to quit comedy and get into magic because there's no money in stand-up. But if you can pull a rabbit out of your penis, then like for sure you're going to be famous overnight.
Dude, I mean, I pulled out crabs once.
Nut! You got a whole zoo in there, buddy.
I can juggle.
You can juggle. And then I pulled another card, and it was a 2 of swords. Swords are a big theme here. So I think this is you coming back in the afterlife, and you're going to be better prepared. You're going to carry swords on you so you don't get murdered again. That's what I see.
That's right.
Or actually, this is you during your act as a magician with swords.
And I pull them out of my throat and...
You pull them out of your throat, you cut Ellie in half on stage, and just all of this fun stuff.
Are you going to be my assistant?
You lost me at pulling something out of your throat because I immediately thought of all the things that I put in my throat, and then I just...
Yeah, and pulling out
Well,
is
remember
always...
that I'm gay now, so like I could be putting them in other places.
People love gay magic.
Again, redundant.
I'm just not on point today. I just keep saying the same thing over and over again.
Dude, we thank God no one listens because we are gonna get in trouble.
I hope so. I'm live right now. If my following count goes up, I know I did something right. If it goes down, you guys were pussies. Okay, sorry.
That's true.
I'm not gonna be invited back.
What's up, pussycat?
Pussycat.
Of course.
Pussycat.
Wow, wow, wow.
You're welcome because I saved the show and our license.
Wow.
Are we doing
Pussycat.
anyone else? Are we doing tarot-wise? Are we?
Yeah, let's do Ronnie. You want a reading?
Ooh.
I want Ellie to get a reading.
You know what we're gonna do? You know what
You're
we're gonna
deflecting.
do?
I will happily switch seats with
You know
Ronnie
what we're gonna
so
do?
he can do this.
We're gonna do this on Instagram Live. Ooh. So we're up against the clock radio-wise.
Okay.
We're gonna play some music. So if
Okay.
you want to stay listening to the music, commercial free, 2box1011 FM. However, if you want to see Ellie get her cards read, make sure you go on Instagram at Buenos Diaz Morning Show.
Yes.
And of course at Brittany Brave. We're done.
We're over it. Lewis has to go get murdered at an acupuncture appointment.
Dude,
Yeah.
if you missed the improvised tarot, it'll probably be on the Buenos Diaz Morning Show Instagram. So make sure you're following at Buenos Diaz Morning Show. And if it isn't on there, then that's because Jesse didn't want to put it on because it implied that I was going to die getting acupuncture.
And then what would happen to the show? I would take over. Dun, dun, dun.
Right, so now the bosses are terrified because not only do they need to buy a dump button,
But they have somebody who's going to cancel the show within the first week of coming on.
hey man, these morning shows, we can't keep affording to pay them. We got to get them canceled. Let's bring Brittany on. So we have a reason that we are forced to take them off the air.
We want edgy. We want a woman. We want her under 5 feet. We want her loud. We want her
That's
saying
Brittany.
everything no one's expecting.
That is Miami's best comic, Brittany Brave. You guys have any shows this weekend, Ellie? I know you got a show tonight.
I do. I have a show tonight at Villain Theater. It is the Nothing But Crowd Work show, which is one of my favorite shows, by the way, because it's literally nothing but crowd work, so I don't have to prepare for it. It's at 10:30.
So fun.
So much fun. And then tomorrow night, really excited for this. I'm at Gramps in Wynwood, and I'm opening up for Rachel Wolfson from
Okay.
Jackass. So check it out. Links are in my bio. All the information is there on the Instagrams at Laugh with Ellie. So yeah.
That's great. Brittany, you taking the weekend off or you gigging?
I don't know where I am. I'm somewhere this weekend, but I have to double check. But
Somewhere.
I'm somewhere. But I run a monthly show on the beach called Laps on Lincoln, and it is Wednesday, August 24th.
Yes, honey.
At 8 p.m. And yeah, it's a really fun time.
We are giving you 19 days notice. So if you don't show up, that's ridiculous.
It's
you gotta
Miami.
follow.
It's Miami. They'll still be late and show up on the 26th and be like,
Yeah,
"Oh, I'm
100%.
sorry, I didn't write it down."
Didn't give us enough notice. But you got to follow my girl. You got to follow her at Brittany Brave.
Yes.
Right? At Brittany Brave, so you can
Yes.
get all the deets. And should she pop up somewhere, she'll share it there.
At this rate, I could be popping up on 2box. I could be popping up on IG. I could be popping
like-
up under the table.
Tarot cards.
Your
Do
local
that.
jailhouse.
That's happened
the-
already.
we're
That's
probably-
actually the most likely place.
We're gonna go get in trouble somewhere together after the show,
Yeah.
so we'll be there.
So we're gonna end up back at the courthouse.
100%.
is what we're saying.
For
Nice.
sure, yeah.
I was at the Improv last night. I might be seen at the Keys this weekend.
Okay.
Not at a comedy club. Literally just chilling.
Okay, well, good for you.
Just chilling.
Literally just relaxing.
Can't
Necessary.
can't get booked in the Keys, but hey, I can still go there for fun. But yeah, I'm gonna be at the Key. I'm gonna be in the Keys, dude. But I'm gonna be in Dania on Saturday.
Nice, okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It was very open ended.
Okay.
It's like, hey, don't get booked Saturday. I need you in Dania just in case.
It's in moments like this where we're all sharing our erratic schedules, and I'm like, why did we pick this for a career?
Yeah, dude, 9 to 5 is so cool.
So cool. Yeah.
So awesome.
What else would we do?
But it is about that time we get on out of here. So make sure you're following all of us to make sure you do not miss a show tonight. Villain Theater at Laugh with Ellie. All over Miami and unsure exactly where at Brittany Brave.
Yes.
Possibly about an hour away in Dania Beach this weekend. Luis Diaz at that Luis Diaz guy. And of course, make sure you're following at Definitely Miami TV. That is the network that keeps this show going.
Yes.
At Buenos Diaz Morning Show. And if you don't want to follow anyone, then man,
Just
that's
live
fine.
your best life.
That's fine. Do your thing. I'm
Live your
happy
best
you're
life.
listening anyway.
That's right.
It's the Buenos Diaz Morning Show. Have a great weekend. God bless, Dad. Here is your shout out.
Let's go.
Let's go.